Hi friends, and welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I'm going to kind of be doing some reflection on my channel, my time here on booktube with the not a booktube newbie tag. I was very graciously tagged in this video by Rylan. If you're interested, I will have her video linked down below. I always have her channel and all my friends' channels linked in the description. This one is super short, so I'm going to try not to ramble too much, and I'm excited to just sit down and reflect. I truly wouldn't be here without all of you guys, so I think that this will be like a fun, nostalgic trip down memory lane. Question number one is, how old is your channel? And I just went and checked. I had a suspicion it was this old, but hearing that it is this old is kind of crazy to me. My channel is 7 years old. I made my first video was not a bookish video. I just wanted like a YouTube channel, and then I discovered like how much I loved booktube and I really wanted to make it about that, so obviously I did. That's where we are today. The first bookish video I made was published and posted August 3rd, 2017, which is absolutely insane to me. So I'm gonna call that my like booktube anniversary, because like I said, that was when I posted my first video. So this year, this October, will be 8 years. I wasn't always consistent during that time. I would say I've been consistent since 2018, 2019. And again, consistent is a really loose word. I've definitely like taken longer breaks than I would like during those times, but it's always like something I'm thinking about, something I'm filming for, even if I don't post the videos. So when I say consistent, that's what I mean. Question number 2 is, what are your favorite videos to make? I have so many favorite videos, to be honest. I think right now I would probably have to say resets are my favorite. I don't know why, I genuinely just love them so much. I think that they're so much fun. I love resetting and creating a plan for the beginning of every single month. They're some of my favorite videos. Like, if I'm looking for inspiration for like videos to make, I will go back and rewatch my own videos. I also love watching other people's monthly resets, so I really love those because I also really love TBRs, so it like incorporates my TBR. I do love a good reading vlog. I usually have like really big concepts for, so they take a little bit longer for me to make, but I really want to try to make more of them this year. I would have to say resets have been my favorite as of late. Question number 3 is, one piece of advice you would give to someone who wants to start booktube. This is difficult. The first piece of advice, if you're like toying with the idea, is just do it. You can create a username or like page for yourself that makes it really difficult for people to find you, and I don't mean that in a way that like your channel won't get watched. I mean that in like people from your personal life. So like In My Reading Era has absolutely nothing to do with my name, and a lot of people that I went to high school with, which were the people that I was like worried about finding my channel and making fun of me because that's when I made it. I also don't think that you genuinely have anything to be embarrassed about. You're talking about books, your love of books, sharing it with people. You're gonna find your people. One of my favorite quotes is, "It's only embarrassing if you let it be embarrassing." You can kind of make that choice on whether or not you're embarrassed by it. It's way easier said than done. I get embarrassed easily. Everyone has things that they're passionate about, so there's no reason to like be embarrassed for wanting to share that with people. It's really special, I think. The other thing is, if you're like nervous about actually posting it, you can film and like upload them and keep them private or unlisted and just send them to like your friends and family or whatever. Just be yourself. Talk about what you want to talk about. There are plenty of people who read books that I have never heard of, that there is definitely an audience for that. You don't have to read anything specific. You don't have to do anything specific. Just truly be yourself and your people will find you. Question number 4 is, since joining, have you had any unforeseen circumstances? Not necessarily. I think I spend a lot of time on my videos because I have a very long editing process that I make way more complicated than it needs to be. I really just need to get a different editing software, which you don't have to do. I just do. So making a video, editing it takes me longer than it should. And so when I'm doing something like Bookmas, I spend a lot of time editing, and that can be challenging for me to balance booktube, life, relationships. It's something that I'm always working through, and I try to communicate to everyone. Like, they always know what I'm doing when it comes to filming in that regard. Like, I'll tell people I'm doing this, so I don't have like as much time, whatever, and everyone's very supportive. I think it just has enhanced my communication skills in my relationships. The amount of time that I spend on it is kind of unforeseen, but also not, because I like doing it, so I want to spend a lot of time doing it. Perfectly normal and healthy to want to spend a lot of time doing your hobby. The next question I love, question number 5, favorite book or series that you have read because of BookTube? Immediately Magnolia Parks, okay? I have a whole tattoo sleeve dedicated to the series. I wouldn't have found it without BookTube or just the book community in general, because I saw it on Bookstagram as well. Magnolia Parks, hands down. Wouldn't have picked it up without this community, or maybe I would have, but it might have not like been the perfect moment for me to read it, and these books have always been the perfect moment for me to read them. So I think ACOTAR, because I found BookTube around 2015, a couple years before I actually made my channel. So ACOTAR is definitely one that I found through BookTube. And Ember in the, I mean, most books I find through BookTube, through people talking about them. I am now more familiar with like authors that like I can look up the upcoming releases on my own. Most of the books in my library I have found because of BookTube, which I think is so special and so cool that like I have this whole space that wouldn't have been here. But another favorite, let's see, Wayward Children series by Shauna McGuire for sure. Into the Drowning Deep by Mira Grant is one that I don't talk about enough, but that is definitely one that I found through BookTube. I think I found it on Brittany the Bibliophile's channel, and I love that book as well. That's definitely one that I found through this community. Oh my gosh, classic, A Good Girl's Guide to Murder by Holly Jackson. Would not have found that without BookTube. Those are a few of them, but truly so much of my shelves are from BookTube, and like I said a couple of times, that is so special to me. Last question, what is your favorite aspect of BookTube? I have a lot. The fact that I have found community to share my love of books with that is equally excited about books as I am, maybe not even necessarily the same books, like it doesn't have to be the same books, but they share the same passion. It feels like a reward, honestly, because they might not love the same book the way that I do, but they love a book in that same way, and that is something so like untouchable to me. I have met such wonderful people through here, whether it's just like in the comments and like conversations we have in my DMs, which I love, or whether that be people that I'm now friends with. All of that is crazy to me. Like I went and met Stasia. I was at her house. We like did a video. Like that is so crazy to me. I also love how creative it allows me to be. I think that this has, not to get emotional, or I'm going to, had a huge impact on my mental health. It gives me an outlet to do something, put my energy towards something, especially in the times that I have really needed it. This community has always been very like accepting and understanding when there are like harder days for me. I'm able to share that, and so comforting. I have a wonderful support system in real life, which I'm very thankful for. To have it on the internet and have other people backing me, saying that everything that I'm feeling is valid, that they appreciate me opening up about mental health. I can't really articulate how much that has impacted me and how much that means to me. I didn't think I was going to get emotional in this video. And the other part is that it gives me, you know, a chance to escape. I wouldn't trade it for the world. I also love watching other people's videos, and the escape that that allows me to have is also like irreplaceable. On that sappy note, that was the Not a Booktube newbie tag. Clearly I've been doing it for 7.5 years, so I am old news, but I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you have a channel, let me know down below so I can go check it out. You are more than welcome to do this video if you feel so inclined. If you want someone to tag you, consider yourself tagged by yours truly. That is going to be it from me today. This was a very quick video. I hope that you guys still enjoyed it. My next video is coming. It's very exciting. It's going to be my bookshelf reorganization video. So subscribe if you haven't and you want to see that, because you'll see me setting up my library. I'm gonna stop yapping. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you're doing well, reading, mentally, and otherwise. Make sure you drink your water. Make sure you're taking care of yourself. You are worthy and you deserve it. I love you all so much, and I really hope to see you all in my next video very soon. Bye guys.